We would all like to see this cease. I mean, NRA don't want to see mass murder.
That's what retired Delaware State Trooper Jerry Marvel had to say after new efforts began to enhance gun safety.
The ones that are mentally unstable or people that want to kill, they're going to kill. You can't stop it. There's no way you can put a law in there and stop it.
I think we have enough laws. It's time to enforce the laws we have. And I agree that there might be some changes that need to be made.
However, Governor Jack Markell and Attorney General Beau Biden have joined forces anyway to do all they can to stop gun violence, even as lawmakers pull together to work on federal bills.
Right now, if you go to a licensed dealer, you have to have a background check done. But 40% of sales don't have any kind of background check. And so you could be rejected at the licensed dealer and then go to a private sale and get a gun. That is a gaping loophole that needs to be closed.
And so, background checks for private sales is one of 5 Delaware gun proposals expected to help close that gap.
2 million people have gone to try to purchase a weapon, who have been prohibited, who have been trying to purchase in violation of the law. 1 million of them, 48% of that 2 million, have been convicted felons.
That's an alarming number to the Attorney General, who says it's confirmation that the other 4 gun proposals are needed too. They include a ban on large magazines, mandatory reporting of lost or stolen firearms, restrictions on firearms near schools, and finally, a ban on military assault weapons, which isn't going over well with gun owners.
First of all, the Constitution doesn't say you can have a weapon if you use it for hunting. It says you can have a weapon.
In reality, Massaroni says all guns can be labeled an assault weapon.
This is a political thing as far as I'm concerned. They don't want guns. It's not about the kids to them, I don't think. I think it's more about the kids to the NRA and to gun owners. I mean, we'd like to see this all come to an end, believe me.
2 years ago, I was probably the only governor in the country to advance any kind of gun safety legislation. We proposed 4 bills at the time, 3 of them got through, 1 did not. This is something we've been focused on for a while, but I do think that people's reactions to Sandy Hook, people are saying, we're not going to let that happen again. And these are important steps to take.
But whether recent events such as the tragic shooting in Connecticut, where mostly children were killed, brought the issue of guns back to the table, all this talk about guns has increased sales across the country.
I think it's time for people to change their thinking because we have a different society now, and I don't think children are brought up with the idea that you have to respect life.
Meanwhile, the goal to keep guns in the hands of the right people, such as police, remains. But this retired officer still isn't convinced that the new proposals will help.
Laws are only valued to law-abiding people. You got criminals, they don't care if they're abiding by the law or not. They're going to penalize the general public who's law-abiding citizens, and that does no good.